This is going to be a rambling, a rant, but I want to talk about this particular subject. But first things first, I do this for me, for venting purposes, and if you don't like it, please get the fuck off my channel. I'm not looking for any praise, no accolades. Now, back to the subject at hand. I know I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. And like I said before, like I said, this is my channel. If you don't like what I'm talking about, just unsubscribe and leave, because I do this for me, for therapeutic reasons. For therapy, for therapeutic reasons, for therapy, and that's about it. Because I realize that the world is so fucked up to the point that when you try to do better for yourself and ask for help, it's like motherfuckers will judge you because you ask for help when it comes to your own self-improvement, when it comes to making your mind and your heart and your spirit stable. It's like motherfuckers will look at you funny and all that stuff. That's because people are so programmed like robots to the point that the only thing that they should be worried about is their job and paying bills and all that stuff, which you actually should, because in order for you to survive, man, you gotta go to work and pay your bills. I get that. But when it comes to other things, man, when it comes to solving childhood trauma or just trauma as a whole, it's like people will look at you funny. They might say, oh, turn to God and all that stuff, but you need more than religion. You need more than God. You may have to go to, you may need a therapist or a counselor that can help you get through your traumas. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put down religion, but I'm just saying though, man, we can't just rely on religion all the time, because in some cases we may need, a counselor or a therapist to help heal our traumas. You know what I'm saying? And that's the bottom line, man. Real talk. Real talk, man. But overall, though, man, what I'm trying to say is that, like, the real subject I want to talk about is that, like, people will, how can I put it? People will give you your flowers when you die, instead of giving you your flowers when you're alive. You get what I'm saying? It's like people nowadays, it's like they respect the dead more than they respect the people that are living. It's like nowadays, it's like people respect remorse than gratitude. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to remorse and death, it's like people put more attention and focus on the remorse and death than the gratitude and being alive. You get what I'm saying? And it's very sad. It's very fucking sad, but that's how it is, man. And that's the way it is on this planet that we live in. And also in this world, like, if you have any problems or any trauma, it's like not too many people can come out the woodwork and just help you out, especially when it comes to men. It doesn't matter if you're a black man or white man or whatever. But speaking from my point of view, and from what I've been through as a black man, we have no allies, and when it comes to men, we don't have a brotherhood. So it's kind of hard for us to come together and heal as a collective. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by heal as a collective, we're talking about healing our past traumas as men, Because they always say that, you got to be strong, you got to be a man, you got to be masculine. Okay, I get that. I really do. But trauma is trauma. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a female. And people handle trauma in their own different ways. Everybody is not the same when it comes to handling trauma. You get what I'm saying? And you can't just erase that. You can't just forget about it, So you have to heal from it. It takes a process. It takes stages to heal from it. You get what I'm saying? And people don't understand that. And it's very sad and it's very unfortunate, but that's how it is, man. it takes stages, it takes steps in order for you to heal from your past trauma. And that's the real, man. Um, it's like, as a black man, it's like people don't care about you. And I know what I'm saying right now is an old cliche, but it's so damn true. Of course, I don't give a damn about you. That's why it's up to you as a man, especially as a black man, to do all what you can to heal yourself from your past traumas, whether it's religion, counseling, therapy, or all three. To tell you the truth, I say all of the above. All the above, whether it's religion, counseling, or therapy, or just use all three. Use products of all three. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to become a better person. Because it's more than just the money. It's more than just, the social status. It's more than just, being the most popular guy in the neighborhood or in the city. If you have nasty trauma in your life, eventually it's going to creep up right up on you. It is going to creep up right up on you. It's going to show either way, it's going to show in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's through sadness, anger, wrath, failure, it'll show off in different ways, man. But it's up to us to heal from it. Because if you don't heal from your trauma, you can never grow and mature like you should. And there are a lot of people that suffered from childhood trauma or just trauma as a whole. And many people never let go of that trauma because they still hurting. So you have to let go of that stuff. You have to let go of that trauma. Because if you can't let go of that trauma without the proper counseling and therapy, you will always be stunted. You will always be stunted mentally and spiritually. But for the most part, emotionally. And I realize a lot of people, especially especially today's time, I could be wrong, but I think it always has been this. But a lot of adults lack emotional intelligence because of their past trauma. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be real with you, man. This might be off topic, but when it comes to adults in the workplace, man, it's like you have a lot. Like nowadays, I don't know, it could have been like this for a very long time. But nowadays, man, you have a lot of adult bullies in the workplace. And I said to myself, wait a minute now, even though I've been through this too, I have been through this as well. But it's like, damn it, you meant to tell me that we got, bullies in the workplace? Are we supposed to be grown now in our 20s, late 20s, 30s, and 40s? You meant to tell me that we still got bullies out here in the workplace? We're grown-ass people. We're grown adults now. You know what I'm saying? We have obligations. We have fucking things that we need to take care of. You know what I'm saying? We have children of our own. We have families. We have husband and wives. And you meant to tell me that there are still such thing as bullies in the workplace where adults meet up there to just work and help feed their families? That doesn't make any sense. But it's happening right now. And like I said before, I'm a witness to this, and I've experienced this. It just lets me know that a lot of these adults, they're not being adults, man. They're acting like teenagers. And I've been saying this for a long time, man. I'm going to be real with you. A lot of these adults are just stunted growth. They are just stunted growth. They stunted in their growth when it comes to the mental and spiritual. You get what I'm saying? It's like physically they're adults, but mentally they still have the mindset of a goddamn high schooler. They think, they so stuck because I realized that their prime was in their high school years. And after their high school years, everything went downhill for them. So in order for them to feel good again, they like to reprise their so-called roles in the workplace. And they do a lot of damage up in there. And it's very sad. And to tell you the truth, man, it's downright pathetic. because of how stunted they are when it comes to the mental and spiritual. I mean, think about it, man. You have grown ass people, you have adults bullying other adults. It's like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, like, we're grown ass people. We're not teenagers no more. You know what I'm saying? We have to show a level of maturity towards each other. We have to respect each other's wills and yours as well. But it's not happening that way. It's not happening that way. And that's why a lot of these people getting shot. That's why a lot of these workers in these factories, in these plants, in the workplace getting shot because of bullying. You know what I'm saying? It's downright disgusting. But overall, though, man, you know, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, as a man, especially as a black man, you have no friends, and if you have no true friends like that, and if you do have true friends, you're lucky. But for the most part, when you're dealing with trauma and all that stuff, you have no friends, or you have no friends in general, and it's a lonely road because you have to walk alone. But I guarantee you, throughout that walk, you will become a stronger person. You will become a stronger man. Because that's what, in my honest opinion, that's what being a man is all about. It's all about enduring the storm. It's all about being strong when it comes to dealing with a lot of bullshit in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a family, your family expects you to be strong. They expect you to be their shield and their sword. They expect you to be that anchor of strength and truth, because you have to hold that family down. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't mind doing that for my motherfucking family if I had a family, a family of my own. But the way how things is looking in society, I don't think that's going to happen, and that's okay. The only thing I need to do is to focus on what I need to do in life so I can become a better person, not just financially, but also mentally and spiritually as well. Like Malcolm X said, know thyself and do for self. You know? It's very sad that, especially as a black man, like, you don't have no allies, you ain't got no friends, but you just gotta keep on pushing. I know that sounds like an old cliche, but it's so damn true. You have to keep on pushing. You have to keep on grinding. You have to keep on traveling. You have to keep on looking around, because eventually you might find something. You might find something that's beneficial. That can be very beneficial to you in your life. And that's all I got to say about that, man. That's all I got to say. You know, don't let others put you down, and don't let others put their insecurities on you, and don't let others try to bring up your past and talk about your weaknesses and all that stuff, because I realize, man, you can always improve on your weaknesses, and in some cases you can make your weaknesses as a strength. So don't listen to these people when they put their insecurities on you. They want you to remember your downfalls and all that stuff. Just keep on mashing them. Just keep on mashing on them. Just keep on trucking. Keep on moving and shaking. Keep on surviving. Because I guarantee you, in the end, man, you will become a better person. You will become a stronger person, because you weathered the damn storm. You weathered the storm. So a lot of shit won't affect you, later on in life. Later on in life. And that's all I got to say about that, man. That's all I got to say. So, yeah, man. So I thank you so much, and have a good day.